Y'all ever had a meal that just reminds you of your childhood? Well, this is one of mine. This and some tea cakes. Oh my goodness. So since you know TT, if you don't know what I mean, that means you might not be on that app. So TT is considered a new search engine. I went on TT. Why did I do that? Don't get me wrong. The soup, it did look good. Don't get me wrong. It did look good. I ain't gonna lie, but don't play with me. Play with your mama. Because what I'm about, this is not what we do. We don't put ground meat in our vegetable soup, right? And vegetable soup, although it have meat in it, the meat is solid. Don't pay attention to that meat floating in that vegetable soup. I mean, dang. I just was taken aback by it because I never seen that. Only thing I really see ground meat used in a liquid that's like kind of loose is chili. So I just was taken aback by it. Like besides the ground meat, it did look good, but that's just not something that we use. So I called my mama and asked her how to do it the day before, and then I ordered the stuff to have it delivered that morning, so I can start cooking that morning, right? When I tell y'all also know that saying that says you got to see it through my boy. Yeah, I had one of those moments. I was like, all right, whatever. It's gonna come out right because I wasn't so sure how my soup was looking at the beginning. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. And like I said, don't play with me. This is my first time making a vegetable soup. And it wasn't hard. But you know what I noticed? Like a lot of things that we grew up on, it looked like it was hard, but I guess because back then they really did cook their food slow and steady. I guess because those gas stoves, because as you see at the beginning of my video, when I was seasoning the meat started browning when I started stirring it. So yeah, you really have to pay attention to your heat when you cooking on a gas stove, because when I tell you a gas stove cook, it cook, baby. Don't play with no gas stove. You better know what you're doing cooking on a gas stove. So I guess that's why they cook everything slow and steady because they didn't want their stuff to burn. And I tell you, it was worth it. Because like I said, it seems like everything was like hard to do, like the soup, the red beans, baby. I can cook me a good mean red beans now. Also, roast, baby. Roast is one of my staple foods now. Okay, baby, I cook me a good old pot of red beans and slow cook a roast to perfection. So here is what you need. You need some stew meat, mixed vegetables. You can do corn on the cob. I was gonna order that, but they ain't have none in stock, so I got some cream corn, some spaghetti, and chicken broth and tomato paste. Some people do tomato sauce. I just did the tomato paste, and also that's pretty much it, y'all. And your seasoning mix. Of course, I do my onions, my celery, bell peppers. Right, I added some more bell peppers because that wasn't colorful enough. I like color in my. I don't know why. I like my fresh purple onion and my fresh bell peppers in my food. If y'all notice, y'all always see my purple onion and my bell peppers, baby. So what you do, you brown your stew meat on all sides, right? So you can either keep the liquid from that or not. I kept mine. After it's browned on all sides, you add your tomato paste in your water or your chicken broth in water, right? I use chicken broth in water. I didn't add my tomato paste until like the end because my can opener decided to go out on me, baby. When I tell you I was so bad, I was like, are you serious? Well, thank goodness for Stephanie and home delivery services. So I had to go on Wild World and get me a new can opener. Because when I tell you that tomato paste, that little bitty 6-ounce can, when I tell you that tomato paste can is tough, I tried to open it the old school way. If you know, you know. And I failed about 4 or 5 times. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and order me another can opener, because in the other can, I'm able to open it the old school way. But baby, I had a fight with that tomato paste can. Okay, so also after you brown and you add your liquid and your tomato paste, you let that cook for about an hour or until your meat is tender. After your meat is tender, that's when you add in your vegetables and let that cook for about 20 minutes, right? And your soup pretty much done. Now, if you want to add noodles, that's fine. I did my noodles on the side and then I added it in. I know that some people put theirs in the soup, but I did mine on the side because like my mama said, if you do that, it swells too much and it's gonna soak up your juice. I'm glad I did that because all I boiled was a half a box of a pound of spaghettis. I didn't even have to use all of it, although I had to split my soup up because it was too high for the pan. Y'all, I don't know how to cook small because I come from a family of 7, so I don't know how to cook small. So I thought it was gonna be small enough, but it wasn't. I had to split the pan. And if you see my soup is kind of thick. I like my soup thicker than most, although I added water after I ate it because I thought it was a little bit too thick probably for everybody else. So yeah, that was it, y'all. If y'all want to know how to make vegetable soup, here it is, darling. And if y'all have some other one pot ideas, I know this wasn't really one pot, comment below.